And here we go. IFL 40. Up first, we have Urban Fox against Kryptonite King. These guys have been talking a lot of trash recently, so interested to see how this one plays out. With me, I've got Mark Doesn't Care and Voltage Bob. How do you see this one going, guys? Looks like Kryptonite King's got quite a large lead on them in some of their previous matches, but taunts to start you off. Starting out real quick as predicted.
Some good ass things right there. Good way to get on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, really starting to touch each other up a little bit, popping each other in the face. Bit of a wayward kick there from Fox, though.
I mean, both of these guys are just so good at finding holes in their opponent's games and trying to exploit them. Look at that. Beautiful.
Double feint of the leader. Lead uppercut there from Urban Fox. Bit unusual.
Yeah.
Don't know if that was a bit accidental. Seems to be misfiring on 1-2 of the back steps.
Kryptonite Kings looks like he's catching him a little right here.
Both guys setting pretty high pace, though. Gonna need to be a little
Good
bit
job
careful.
at mixing in both
Nice little front deep there from
Beautiful.
Kryptonite. Oh, nice
Oh,
combination.
3 hooks. That's kind of what King likes to do. He likes to trap you with those hooks and just unload on you.
Yeah, he's good at setting it up too. He almost makes you feel like he's done with his combo. And it's like a split second, and then he just catches
Right.
you with him.
Nice knee.
You're right. Everything's a little bit off time.
Oh! Beautiful.
Yeah, lovely jumping knee there from Kryptonite King. Starting to pour on the pressure.
Ben Askren flashback right there.
Right? Classic Masvidal. I like that jab lead uppercut Urban Fox is throwing. It's a very tricky combo to read, and it comes out very fast.
It does. Oh,
Oh my. Yeah, Masvidal can just throw hands for days.
Urban's doing a good job with his stamina this round.
yeah, Urban Fox has made advancements in his game. He used to go a little bit too wild, a little bit too early. You know, he does still get
First
wild,
round.
but he maintains his stamina a lot better than he did before, and it allows him to really kind of push on into those later rounds and still be dangerous. Found it out in the fight I had against him. It's a lot
Right.
tougher than I thought he was going to be. Taunt to start it off.
Looked like Kryptonite went for another flying knee there, but he got intercepted.
Lovely straight though.
Yeah. And Kryptonite looks like he's trying to maybe pour on the pressure a little now that he thinks he's got Urban Fox hurt. He's got to
Yeah,
be careful with that stamina, though.
excellent point. I was just about to say it myself. Stamina, even though he's getting the damage off, his stamina is a little bit low. So as long as he keeps
Oh,
tagging him like this, though, it doesn't matter.
right. Jab, right hook.
Second time he's
Nice.
landed that jumping knee.
So at this point, what do you guys think Urban Fox needs to do to get
Definitely
back in this
needs
fight?
work some distance.
Right.
Yeah,
He's
start
getting
pumping
caught on these
shots.
insides.
Oh my. This might be it.
Right now, he seems like he just wants to kind of maraud forward, throw hands, but
Oh,
King
that's
is
it.
just catching him on the end of it every time.
Great
Great
job by
work,
Kryptonite.
Yeah, yeah. What a fight to start us off. Those guys obviously taunting each other from the very beginning, let loose with their hands real quick, and nice clean finish from Kryptonite King in the second round.
Right.
Three-piece with the soda.
Well, there it is, right?
Yeah,
He did. With that one in the box, we are going to be moving on to Voltage Bob up against Midwest Sniper. One of our pre-recorded fights should be a great one. Just going to head across to it now. And here we go, next fight of the night. Up here we have Voltage Bob against Midwest Sniper. Donald Cerrone is played by Midwest Sniper. Eddie Alvarez is going to be used by Voltage Bob. Interesting matchup in the lightweight division. Midwest taking the centre at the moment. Looking to pop out that jab, fire some body kicks. Nice little work from Voltage, landing a straight to the lead hook. Midwest doing a good job reusing these kicks efficiently at the moment. Good work. Both guys looking to dig to the body early. Can pay dividends as this fight goes on. A great catch by Voltage Bob. Nice. Right now, Voltage Bob doing great work mixing up with the shots with his hands, but he does get caught with the lead uppercut into a hook. These guys starting to get a little bit more active as each of them gets shot, looking like they want to get it back every time. Oh, lovely combination. Straight into the spear. Instantly starting to get work on that body. Try to drain the stamina a little bit. Straight into side control here for Voltage Bob. Not able to retain it though. Obviously being on top of somebody like a Cerrone, got to be very careful of him being able to recover guard, work for that triangle. See Midwest looking for it right there. He's just throwing it up naked at the moment. If he's able to get a denial off, this could be end up being quite deep. Good work of standing back up though. Back in the arena where he feels most comfortable. That was a nice little timed 1-2. And a perfect sway into a straight there for Voltage Bob. That was one of the things he loves to do. Oh, lovely reversal there from Midwest. Looking to rain down some ground and pound of his own now. I'm sure he's happy with that. Instantly starting to work back to that body, following up with a couple of little strikes of his own. Voltage Bob staying really wise to it, working really well, both guys. Nice performance there from both guys, but I think Voltage Bob edging that, taking the 2 rocks, got a couple of extra strikes in. Touch of gloves to start the second. already. You can see Voltage Bob's stamina looking a lot better. Still within danger territory though. Don Cerrone still very, very dangerous. He's looking to get active now. Voltage Bob can just weather this storm early. He may maybe going into this third looking very, very strong, but so far picking his shots really well. Definitely starting to turn up the pace, but got to be very careful of those wayward shots. They get punished by somebody like Cerrone. He lands a nice little combination there. Great stuff from Cerrone. Separates, looking to circle back. Make a lot of those push takedowns a lot harder when you control the centre. Doing so though, he gets rocked. Bob doing a real good job of working in his hands into his takedowns, and he lands a beautiful uppercut. And he looks to separate. You've got to be very careful of that head movement there. Bob not biting too much right now. Lovely work. Bit of an odd looking head kick there, but it gets the job done. Beautiful performance by Voltage Bob. Really, really showed that he's experienced, you know, or grown in his game. Working on his hands, landed some lovely little combinations there, and walks away with a W. And here we go. Another fight here for you in the lightweight division. We've got Spike King 187 up against Dale Denton. Anthony Pettis is Spike King. Frankie Edgar is Dale Denton. It's been an interesting fight over these 3 rounds.
Definitely, we're going to see how Spike manages his stamina. As we know, Dale Denton is a master at managing that stamina, and Frankie Edgar's a cardio king, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Frankie's a great choice for somebody like Dale. He manages his stamina great already with the stamina perks that you get, especially towards the 3rd round.
What
Obviously,
do you guys think we'll see out of both guys early?
would expect Anthony Pettis. But I would imagine a lot of striking, you know, from both guys. Obviously, I don't imagine it's going to go to the ground early. Could be proven wrong, but
No, I think they're both stand-up guys from what I've
they're normally a little bit more reserved, or at least Dale is in the 1st round. So we'll have to see if Spike King's going to kind of engage with that, play on the outside, or he's got the ability to with the kicks, of course.
Sure. Spike King does have a tendency to go a little bit wild sometimes, I've noticed. If he's not careful, Dale will capitalize on that. I'm going to get my words out.
He can't really afford to throw wild things with Pettis. Like he is known for it, but Pettis does not have the greatest stamina. I believe it's an 87 in this game. So
Yeah, I think you're right. It's he's got a lot of explosiveness, but nice connection really.
A bit wild that Dale.
looks like this is going to be a brawl.
Definitely wayward kick there from Spike King. Lots and lots of lateral movement.
Best thing would be to plant, throw, and get out of there before Frankie
Oh.
can hit him.
Weird camera angle, but nice head kick there from Dale Denton.
Well, he's trying to pressure Edgar early, probably looking to make Dale unable to use that wrestling of Frankie.
He's causing some nice head damage right now.
Ooh, yeah.
Like the leg kick at the end. Dale's ready to answer back though. Oh, that's huge.
Wow.
Ooh, that's
Good job early.
Yeah, he timed that very, very well. Oh wow, great
Wow.
catch. Oh!
Oh!
It's over. It's done.
It's
It is
over.
Done. What the
Oh
hell?
my god!
That is.
What?
That's got to be classed as an upset. Dale's a mainstay here. He spiked him. He's a relative newcomer, and he just knocked him out in the first round.
So he was going for a teep because Anthony Pettis doesn't have a rear knee. So he was looking to push him back, and Frankie just ducked right into it.
Yeah, catched him really clean on that.
Damn.
Unfortunate
Yeah.
there from
Very nice.
Dale, but great work by Spike King. That was a fantastic knockout.
Damn, that's a good notch on Spike King's belt coming up to our last show. You know, trying to position himself maybe.
Yeah, a couple events left, and he's definitely trying to make a name for himself now, get himself up in the rankings, see if he can snap one of those last title shots coming up on the final IFL of the year.
Yep.
Oh, very
go.
impressive by Spike King.
100%. What a fantastic
I
fight.
did not expect that. I did not expect a first round knockout, I'm not gonna lie.
Especially a Frankie Edgar who has just insane chin stats in this game.
He does. It was great work from him. He timed that knee perfectly, whether it be a front deep or not. It came out very, very clean. Great work.
Beautiful.
here we go. Up next, we have Mark Doesn't Care, previous IFL champion, your very own commentary, against MIW. These guys are 1-1 against each other by the looks of things. Interesting matchup.
Yep.
Gastelum v Carlos Condit.
Well, I know from experience, Mark's Kelvin is very, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
On one of the shows, I thought MIW. Don't know what to put that way, but yeah. Yeah, I thought he's Condit, so it should be very, very interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, Condit doesn't have the best grappling stats, so it should be pretty even on the feet, but on the ground, I'd expect Kelvin to control.
I thought we're going to watch the entire intro, so give us a bit of time to analyse.
They're just getting hyped, pumping up.
I don't know, man. You know, I think Mark's just getting ready for some of that, what do you call it, Looney? I think it's beautiful destruction.
Oh, wow. Double jab right at the start. Lots of feints from Mark early.
Oh wow, okay, starting quick. Now, I did a little bit of this earlier with Mark. He is playing on the tight camera right now. Adds a bit of a different feel to the game. You can see things that you may not have been able to see before, but there are some downsides to it as well, so we'll see if it has an impact going forward in the fight.
Yeah, I tried it and did alright, quick fight, but went on to ranked. I failed epically.
Interesting.
Mark's unloading the gas tank a little right now.
Part of his style being that pressure. It does sometimes come at the cost of the stamina bar, but
Right.
we'll have to see if MIW is able to withstand the kind of the barrage that's kind of coming at him right now. Survive that early storm.
I think Mark has been a lot more conserved than he usually is, though.
MIW looking to use that rear oblique kick.
Nice body kick there from Mark. Okay.
Oh.
Getting spicy with the elbows.
Throwing a little flash in there. Nice front kick to the body.
Chicken win into a spin.
Ooh, that was a nice hook.
MIW definitely looking to open up a little bit more over this last minute 30.
Alright.
Yeah.
But what I like is he's mainly focusing the body, noticing that stamina deficit and trying to keep his stamina high maybe for the later rounds.
Definitely. Been working on those legs as well. A couple of oblique kicks. Been landing successful for him.
Nice.
Takedown attempt from Mark. Pushes him right up to the cage.
Mura.
Condit goes for the Kimura though.
Kimura.
Only a 4-stage this.
Oh, I didn't actually know that. Guess it makes sense. Can't get it though. And now he's going to be in half guard posture.
Yeah, great position for Mark.
Nice denial.
MIW is decent on the floor.
Straight into the triangle.
Looks
all
like
for
he's
points
just trying
though.
to get those points. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're taking from that last round, boys?
I think MIW was fighting very smart. He's trying to keep that stamina high, and that's very important with Condit. So he might try to up it to a higher cadence now that he has that advantage. But we'll see. Kelvin has a lot of power.
Yeah, but I have to agree with you. Fluidity perk as well, which makes combos come out a lot.
Right. Nice
Nice quick
leg kick.
combos.
Oh, they're thrown down.
Yeah, turn into a bit of a brawl. This is
Yeah.
actually where Mark loves to live. Near the shoulder
Right.
stockade
MIW
guy.
has to be careful with Condit getting into a brawl because that chin
And
is not the best.
he's doing a great job of putting combinations together right now, but just those big
Absolutely.
strikes from Gastelum doesn't take
Right.
many of them.
I mean, just one left hand from Kelvin can really change the course of a fight in UFC 3. Nice work. Looks like Mark is queuing up that death combo right there.
Oh,
Oh,
there it is. Crushing
Oh,
beautiful.
combination from MIW. Straight into half guard as well, looking to retain this. 3 minutes to work.
So if you're Mark right now, what's your strategy?
Mark, obviously, you just got to be very careful, not waste that stamina. Try to work his way back to his feet, but I think at this point you just got to be very mindful of the stamina. Already at a bit of a deficit. Still got a round to go, and opportunities can present themselves as long as you don't overextend too much. What about yourselves?
Um,
yeah, yeah. I think I
yeah,
have to
I'd
agree
like
with
to
you a
see
little bit.
him
Yeah.
stay conservative, kind of look to place his shots rather than throwing and kind of hoping for them.
Oh,
Oh, guillotine.
lovely. Yeah, flying guillotine. Only a 2-gate this, so this could be very close. Mark has a great
Nope.
submission defense though, manages to escape this one.
What I'd like to see is him just get up. I mean, I don't think he has an insane advantage on the ground, so I'd like to see him try to do his damage on the feet. He doesn't have enough time on the ground to win this round.
Yeah, I think you're right, but he's not looking to rush up. Obviously, he's taking his time. You know yourself
Right.
as you go to step up sometimes, especially against an opponent of MIW's caliber, quite easily can get reversed, end up in full mount, and be all she wrote.
There we go.
Yeah, good work. MIW pushes off. Stamina's a lot more even here though. It's still a slight advantage to MIW as he lands that lovely little spinning elbow.
Yeah.
MLW is getting a bit more wild though now. He needs to be careful of that.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
getting a lot more wild, and Mark is going to be the type of person to take advantage of that. Very, very good at punishing
Mark has that
randos.
stopping power with Kelvin.
Right,
Good
interesting
second
round.
round.
I think that was all Condit.
Oh yeah. I'd probably score this one 2-0 for MIW right now, so I think Mark needs to make something happen here.
Yeah, I think you're right there. I think he needs to come out, needs to be aggressive, just let it all out.
That beautiful jab rear uppercut lead hook sat him down.
There he comes. Mark's coming with the pressure already.
Mark looks to be throwing a lot of hooks right. Oh! Oh my.
Lovely spin.
Oh,
That's
damn.
all she wrote. Beautiful kickboxing combo. Wow.
Damn. That's got to be classed as an upset.
Definitely,
Oh
definitely.
yeah.
That one of those flashy kicks as well. Wasn't expecting to see that come off against Mark, but great work by MIW. Showing why he's, obviously up there. Every time he turns up, he always puts on a performance. This is one of them, so great work by him.
Well, I've fought MIW on a card before, and he caught me with a head kick, so I know. You fell for it, bruh.
I did.
It happens, man. Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Mate, he's beat me with that before. He's beat me with that before, so.
I didn't know Condit had that level 4 kickboxing.
Yeah, he's definitely dangerous. With that one, though, guys, we're going to be moving on to Spike King 187, appearing for the second time on this card. His first fight, of course, being pre-recorded from last night. He's going to be up against Kevlar. Spike King is actually stepping in short notice from one of the pullouts tonight, so all credit to him. Be an interesting match. See how this one goes. We'll be back with you in the next one. Right, here we go for the second time tonight. We have SK187, Spike King 187 up against Kevlar. Should be a very interesting fight in the heavyweight division. Going to see Volkov returning up against Cain Velasquez. How are you thinking you're going to see this fight play out, guys? You got any early favourites? Yeah, yeah. Spike King's definitely put on a big performance against Dale. You know, I mentioned to both guys, not often do you see Dale get finished. So to put on a performance like that, fighting again on this card, it's an opportunity to get himself shot up those rankings and kind of try to make a little bit of a movement before the end of this year. Apologies there, that wasn't meant to happen. Straight back to it. Thankfully that wasn't during the fight. Alright, round number 1, here we go.
Spike King, he likes to get really aggressive. We saw it in the Dale fight, and he started off aggressive now.
Yeah, I was about to say Spike King's probably at his best when he's putting the pressure. So I just see him backing up.
Appreciate the shout outs to everybody mentioning the audio problem there. That should be fixed for you guys now. Thank you very much. So right now Spike King's just stalking forward, really starting to take that centre cage. It's a good plan for for a striker. Stops a lot of those takedowns.
Working that body as well. He's hitting him with the 3-piece over and over again. Kev coming back a little bit though.
Yeah,
The
good
body
job of getting his back off the cage there.
Yeah, for sure.
He definitely needs to do something to stop the pressure from Spike.
Oh,
Be nice to mixing a takedown or something.
Yeah. Put Spike on his back, see if he can work from there. Oh, with the head kick again.
Seen a few large strikes here. Both guys willing to leave it hang out.
And Kev's trying to come back, but he's going back against the cage, so that's a disadvantage straight away. He needs to come off the cage.
Definitely, he's making some of the right decisions as well. Anytime Spike King goes to the body, he seems to be trying to fire back with an uppercut or a straight. Trying to keep him honest. Unable to get this takedown, but having a little bit of a tough time right now. Spike King is doing a good job of keeping that pressure up.
He is. Oh.
Fighting quite rangy as well with Volkov. Nice to see.
I mean, everybody saw from last night, that's how you fight. That's how Volkov fights. So, makes sense to do it in the game, I guess. Oh, I think that's the 4th time he's whiffed that roundhouse kick. Spike King's punished him every single time he's done it. It's a big overhand. Bam. magnificent overhand. Got the rack.
Alright, round to 2. Still a lot to play for. Both stamina's looking really good. Obviously, Kev actually coming out a little bit better. Put out a little bit less output. Looks like he was pretty defensively sound all round. That lead leg obviously being chewed up quite a bit, but outside of that,
Yeah, nothing too serious, I don't think.
he's starting to land some nice
it
little
has-
shots now, though.
Yeah, I mean, Spike King's in control, obviously, but oh, that was a big leg. But he wants to
Legs
be
getting
careful.
chewed up, man.
Yeah, you have to switch stances. That's how bad it is. But
Yeah,
he's
and
been doing-
Definitely should think about taking it somewhere else.
yeah.
got to
Said it earlier,
intelligently
Mark,
set up
take it
those
to the ground.
takedowns. Yeah, I mean, the shots he has done, SK's done a good job of stuffing so far, but looks like he's going to have to go back to that shortly. He's getting real bad time at the moment. Ripping with that switch kick to the body.
From the Dale performance and what he's doing here, well, that spiking might be a problem, you know. That'd be a
Yeah.
problem for a lot of people.
Obviously, still a lot to play for. 3 minutes left in this round. Third round still to go if we need to go there, but if he manages to get a statement made in this one, you've got to imagine he's going to have a big step up in opposition. Chance to make a little bit of a name for himself by the end of the year.
Oh, yeah, for sure, mate. I mean, how many shows have we got left? Is it 2 or 3? I think it is.
3 more events before the end of the year, I believe.
There you go. It's still a lot of time for himself to position himself in for a title shot. That goes
Yeah.
for a lot of people.
I mean, if he keeps winning, definitely doing a good job here. Like I said, got to be very careful. Obviously, you want to cast our minds back to Derek Lewis against Volkov. Volkov may be able to win every second, but he is susceptible to a big shot as he gets caught with an uppercut there.
Yeah. Just got to be careful, not get too caught up in the moment type of thing.
Yeah, he's tagging
doing
the
what he's
body a lot here, right? Like
Yeah, I
even
was
with the
about to say
hands.
them body kicks are adding up.
Oh,
Oh, was a big overhand. Oh, hook. Give Kev credit though, he's not panicking, he's not rushing in. He's trying to stick to what he's doing.
oh, but he gets caught. That was a big strike. Spike King doesn't follow him.
Oh.
Doesn't want anything to do with that ground game.
No, just keep it where it is. I mean, I think you can see the difference in the level of the game between these two. But Kev's got all the basics. He's got all the fundamentals. You know, a little bit more experience in fighting in leagues or maybe some sparring sessions. You know,
Well, I'll have to see what adaptations he makes right now. Like you say, stay patient. He's not looking terrible in terms of stamina. Obviously, he's getting a little bit chewed up, but 5 more minutes to go. See if he's able to make these adaptations. Obviously, Volkov, at the moment, you've got to imagine game plan's got to be much of the same. Keep working those strike, high volumes.
yeah. It's worked for him so far. So if it ain't broke, you don't fix it.
Exactly. Has got to be careful with those body punches, though. Every time it looks like Kev's trying to fire an uppercut.
Yeah, I think, like you say, he's doing the right thing. He's trying to catch that uppercut as it comes in with a body.
Yeah, he hasn't caught the time yet. He hasn't caught the timing, but it only takes one, especially in the heavyweight division. Oh,
Oh,
lovely little knockdown again there from SK.
Yeah, his head health's real low, like room for mistake.
Showing some veteran savvy as well. Just keeps chopping to the body. He knows he's got him hurt. He knows his head health's down, but he keeps ripping to that body, making him try to, think about lowering those hands. Nice overhand from Kev there. Didn't quite get the desired result from it, but all starts to add up. Gives him a little bit of hope with 3 minutes to go.
oh,
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 and with a jab
he's
to
down.
finish it as well.
That was a good all-round performance there from Spike King again.
Yeah, no, he
Two
did a
great
really
performances.
good job. He shown up twice now, both times put on really good performances. So I think a step up in opposition is definitely going to be in the cards for him. Going to be looking for a ranked opponent in one of his next matchups, I would imagine. Great work
Yeah,
by him.
for sure.
And for Kev, I mean,
Sure.
like I said, you know, there's plenty of positives to be taken out of this. He had a hard time of it. What wasn't his night, but he stayed really calm, kept himself composed, and you know, I'm sure next time he's going to be able to kind of make those adjustments that wasn't able to find tonight. But great fight.
Yeah, it was a great fight.
With that one though, guys, we're moving on to the next one. We're going to be moving on to Six Mango up against Vero. I know these guys are itching to get it going, so just going to get that set up and we'll be back with the next one. And here we go. Next fight of the night, Michael Bisping, Paulo Costa. We've got Six Mango v Viro. These guys looks like they've had a couple of fights already. Quite an even matchup between them. Looks like it's been back and forth. See how these guys play out in the middleweight.
Never beat him.
Six Mango. He has some trouble with Six Mango, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now he's
It's really good head movement, man.
It was for the head movement.
Obviously he's up against a power puncher right here, and he's already got an early stamina lead, so as a Michael Bisping, you've got to be looking at that and thinking this is definitely heading in the right direction, even early. Got to be very careful of those explosive shots from Costa.
Yeah, it only takes one.
Oh, it really does.
Mango got lucky that hit the rocket. Gets a rock himself
wow,
though. Uppercut down.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Damn.
Extra
Well,
damage.
what the hell? Another statement made.
You know
Are these guys listening to us? You know.
That animation, didn't give the full satisfaction to the knockout, but great work by him. How quickly he followed down.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm no matchmaker, but that might be a title shot there. I believe Mango's number 5. Win like that.
Yeah,
Good shit.
That was. Yeah, for sure, mate.
Mango's been slowly working his way up for a little while. That's a big performance from him. Great work. No, there's not really too much to be said about it. He picked his shots right, turned on the pressure real quick, and that was over in a blink.
God damn.
Michael Count Bisping, nice to see him get another W, regardless of the situation.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it.
We will. With that one, I'm going to be up next now against F. Mahon. Been talking a bunch of trash, so looking forward to it. We'll be right back with the next one, guys.
next match, we've got Cyrus the Luna, our one and only. Main man commentator going Cub Swanson. Been using Cub a lot recently. And we have King Bay Askren, who's actually Eth Mahon. The reason he's using this account is because there's rumours flying, but we'll just say he was a naughty boy on Mixer and he couldn't stream. I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard the rumours or not. I'll leave it at that.
This is a good matchup. I mean, Cyrus the Looney has probably one of the best Cub Swansons I have ever seen in the game. So, very interesting fight. I'd love to see how this goes. What are your guys' predictions?
I think if Looney can get into a flow with Cub, Mahon's going to have a very tough time against him. He likes to rely on the clinch, he likes to rely on the ground. And as we know, Looney's no joke when it comes to the ground and the clinch.
Yeah, Mahon's best bet is definitely to keep it standing.
Yeah, I mean, Looney's
If I'm him, I'm
jiu-jitsu
putting
is
on the
very
pressure
good.
early.
Oh, yeah. Looks like we're in tight camera angle again. Here we go.
This should do him.
Hey, it's different, man. It's nice.
Nice spin kick. We're setting a pretty frantic pace.
Oh,
Nice lunging jab. One of the signature Cyrus Looney moves.
yeah. Got them fainted. I think Mahon needs
Like
to
they
watch
can't
that.
hear him at all.
Yeah, Mahon needs to watch that stamina because Aldo's got a tendency to get.
Yeah, well, Aldo's stamina is, I believe, an 89, and Cubs is an 88. So,
So
we'll
pretty
just
close.
see how large the output is.
Yeah, they're both mixing it up real good.
Looney's definitely looking to go to that body kick in South Post.
Yeah, that shot to the liver is going to be very helpful for him. Nice.
Nice. Jab into the spinning back.
Oh,
Ooh, nice combination there by Mahon.
nice rock. He has to be careful, though. He looks to be gassing himself out a little. Looney lands a triple jab.
I think Looney's gonna try and let himself gas himself out, put some body kick. Maybe try and take him out in the set.
Yeah, if I'm F Mahon, I take this round a little bit more lightly with that rock.
A little
Right.
bit wind around with that rock here, so
Oh, my. Another rock.
I'm putting the pressure on that box. Oh, that was nice. 1-2 to the head, followed by the body hook.
I mean, both of their heads are very low on health right now. I'd say F. Mahone has definitely done more damage, but his stamina is decreasing pretty rapidly.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my!
Oh, overhand uppercut. Down goes Mahon.
Beautiful.
Stole that whole round in the last
Yeah.
turn. That was real good.
I was
Yeah,
about to
good
say,
there
he
by
took
Luna.
that round from him.
I think Mahon was doing a real good job until the end of that round.
Right. It's that southpaw overhand. It's very tricky.
Cubs are very difficult to read, I think, in featherweight. Very under.
Look at the stamina advantage going into the second round.
Definitely leaning into Looney's favor there. If I'm him, I'm taking it into the deep waters.
Yeah. I think if I was Looney, I think I'd try to take him down the front, try and work him a little bit, work their stamina.
Yeah, but with Aldo, man, the takedown defense is just ridiculous. So good.
Isn't his like sub defense really good as well?
Oh yeah, it's like I think he has 99 submission defense.
Oh,
Nice straight. And right into tie clinch. Very good.
this is where Mahan likes to do his work.
And if I'm Mahone right here, I'm just trying to hold Looney up against the fence. Keep him from doing too much,
Oh.
but he gets reversed. And Looney stays. Gets the tie clinch. Breaks. Very nice. Oh wow.
And gets the
Takedown.
takedown.
And with Aldo, there's not actually too much you have to worry about off his back. It's very difficult to get him there, and it's very difficult to submit him. But he doesn't have too many tricks. He doesn't have a rubber guard. He doesn't have a triangle. So,
Yeah, I'm quite surprised they didn't have many, more submissions, to be honest.
yeah.
Looney just needs to look to work that body, get some more of that stamina down.
Well, if we look at Aldo's record, he actually only has one submission win out of 28 victories.
Wow.
So, yeah.
See, this is why you're here, Bob, to give us all the information.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
ridiculous.
there we go.
Yeah. I'm an old man, I forget things.
Oh no, I just looked it up on ShareDog.
Yeah.
Oh,
just so you know,
okay, there we go.
Oh, look at that stamina. Look at Mahan's stamina.
Yeah.
That's not looking good.
Now, who do you think is winning this round? They both have one rock. I'd go with Looney just because he had that takedown.
Yeah, I
spin.
think I'd have to agree with you.
Yeah, he probably has a couple more significant strikes as well.
Wow.
Nice
You
head
guys
movement
see that?
there by
Yeah.
Mahan. Yeah, that was a real nice slip.
The Superman punch too. Oh wow. Oh my, that might be it.
That's
Oh
it.
wow.
Just like that.
Damn.
Yeah. Great fights on this card.
Nice switch of stance there. Yeah, that was
Oh
nice.
my lord. Good stuff.
Looney gets the win. You said it at the beginning of the fight, Bob. He's got one of the best clubs out there.
Right. And I mean, and Aldo's just a difficult character to fight Cub with. They have very similar styles, and you really have to outplay your opponent with both of them. So, very nice job.
There it is, Cub Swanson. So that was a nice job by Looney.
Great fight from F. Mahon. He definitely brought it. I didn't fight my best, I'll be honest with you. Happy I came away with the W. Could have definitely gone the other way against him on a fight tonight, but yeah, great work.
That was a good match. Very good match.
With that one done though, guys, we're going to move on to the last event before we move on to our exhibition matches with our champions. It's going to be Honest Jim v Parfit. We're just going to get the setup with you, and we'll be right back. And here we go. Up here we have Dan Henderson against Michael Bisping, Parfit up against Honest Jim. Interesting matchups. Looks like he's looking to throw a bit of shuffle H-bomb. Do you know what? I would be all with you, but thus far I have heard commentary, and it was much explicitly told to not have commentary. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I could be wrong.
What are you talking about, bruh?
That was my bad. I just had you guys muted during that. My bad.
We were muted, so you know.
It was the mess up with the commentary. It threw me off my game. That's what I'm going to put it down to, and we're going to stick to that.
Well, for what we're saying is, I say these Americans can't understand proper English. Yeah, Mark will tell you.
Alright, I'm high, bro. Are we live?
Yes, we are.
We're live. And what was I saying about what was I saying about Americans? You know.
No. That's just being the highest comms booth in the game. We're missing Dale
Fair
this
enough,
week,
yeah.
but I'm telling you,
Smoke
Yeah.
a little extra for him. This
Yeah,
should be a
sis.
good one, though, man.
I'll spark to that one.
Round one.
Touch your gloves to start it off.
Good defense there. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
Parfit's got some good hands.
Oh, double jab.
I don't know what his ground game's like though, and I know Jim's got a good ground game.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Excellent defense here. Really good job.
Oh,
Big left hand.
wasn't quite a shuffle H-bomb, but it was there nevertheless.
Because
Parfit doing
Bisping's
the
only got one eye. That's what it is.
It is.
Oh, he got cracked with
Parfit
the
doing the
jab
right,
there, Joe, and
right
his
thing
head
so
is
far though.
firmly on the center
Looking to
line,
back
the
off,
one place he
circle,
really can't
just
afford
kind of
to be.
compose
He's
himself and
showing
not get hit
some
with those big
vulnerability here by
bombs
leaning
that
right
Jim's
into
trying
his
to fire his
opponent's
way right
range.
now.
Let's see if he can make some
You know, as a
adjustments
Bisping,
here.
you're going to win that battle of attrition.
Yep, I'm just gonna bait him out
Bisping gets stung by that leg
with the
kick.
body a little bit.
He's doing a great job of blocking things here. Another shot lands upstairs.
Ooh.
Beautiful ass combos.
Yeah. Jim wants to be careful here. Oh, gets hit with the straight. He's coming in for the H bomb.
Effective jab there.
Oh, nice. Catches him back.
Oh. Good luck for Dan Henderson. Going to that ref end now.
Nice ass takedown. Straight into side control.
Oh, it looks like a crucifix, but it got blocked.
He lands a huge elbow to the head. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Taking some shots to the body right now. Goes to side control, but not getting
He's
it.
going to try to take the back.
Honest Jim is very good in these positions. Does
Good
like,
fight here,
he's
under
very good
two
at
to
riding
go.
them out. Parfit doing a nice job blocking that back take.
Yeah, and I've never really seen Parfit's ground game, but looking solid so
Excellent
far.
movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Good job again to
Bisping
get back to
gets
the
up,
clinch.
but he looks hurt here, Joe. I'm not sure he's recovered.
Take that.
He's got one leg in between them, so he's in half guard here. Bisping gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Block.
And very effective with the ground and pound. He's back to his feet, but he's hurt.
Good job getting back to his feet.
20 seconds left. And just misses with that big right hand. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, there's the horn. Huge knockdown for him in that round. Out.
That was a lovely uppercut. He went in for that shot. See, it's really even. I don't even know which way that would go. Obviously, Honest Jim got the 2 stuns. bit of extra top
I
control.
might lean towards Jim with them takedowns, but if I'm Parfit, man, I'm using that cage in my favor. Try to get Jim to shoot on some uppercuts, some knees.
Yeah, that's not a bad plan, you know.
Because he definitely did drop Jim when he was over there by that cage.
Dan Henderson
Yeah, he
is
was looking for
one
that
of
uppercut, and
the
it hasn't
true
been
legends
eating some
of
shots
mixed
here, though, and
martial
he can't
arts.
afford to
A
do that against
multiple-time,
Dan Henderson.
multiple division world
Sorry about the
champion
terrible
who,
picture quality
with
on this
his
one.
right hand, the H-bomb,
it is from
has
the
one
host
of the
stream.
best weapons in the history of mixed martial arts.
Thankfully, though, still playing fairly smoothly at the moment.
Open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments.
I like what I'm seeing from Parfit in the feet. You've got to think that the longer this goes, the more it's going to favour him. He's starting to land
And he lands
Good
pretty clean with his
exchanges
strikes.
from both fighters.
Yeah, he's doing a
Excellent
good
fake
job
with
of
the kick.
being patient more than anything.
He's doing a very good job of parrying and blocking all the shots that are coming towards his head.
Michael Bisping retreating here. Henderson gets caught with that punch. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. The end of that left hook. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
Jim looking for that takedown again. Looks like Parfit's wise to it, though.
Oh, yeah, he can definitely set that up.
There by Henderson.
It appears that cut
Like to
is
see,
getting
You can tell where each of these guys want to take it.
Oh, yeah,
Good
definitely.
job defensively to block the
No,
strike.
Jim
nice
obviously
shot.
liking the striking of Parfit right now, and he's starting to pour on the pressure with it.
Big knee to the body.
nice
That's a
takedown.
takedown, though.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
Aggressive strikes.
Definitely
Like
some tough rounds to judge right
And they
now.
both stand up.
Yeah,
Changes his
definitely.
stance.
You
You'll
never
see
know
a
in
lot
these
of
sort of
this from
fights.
this
The judges
fighter.
are inconsistent to the best of times.
90 seconds now to go in our second round.
Might have Russian judges tonight. I don't know.
You don't know, mate. Maybe.
Man, how about that takedown defense? Looked like the slam was there. Not tonight. So another takedown for him there. We know him as a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, but the offensive wrestling is absolutely on point here tonight. He felt like the shot would be there, and every time there's been a window, he has barged right through it. Nicely done on that takedown attempt there.
You're on bottom of the puff. He's doing a really good job.
Back to the clinch here, Joe. Look, and the clinch there is good by Henderson.
Jim definitely finished the first and second
All
strong.
right, there's the horn. The round is over, and now is when the
Yeah,
cut
but even
man earns
the
his
round
money. You
test.
see the cut right on the eyebrow
Ooh,
there,
rough,
sustained in the
rough.
round.
Yeah, second.
And that could
Maybe. Did have been that
We
one.
really got a chance to see.
Third round underway.
That last round
Here we go
was
again.
an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in
Parfit's
this
got a
round,
good
someone's getting knocked
stamina
out.
edge on him.
Yeah,
Trying to
Bisping's
establish that
stamina
jab.
is ridiculous. He could really
Man, I
take
could
over
watch
the
this
third
guy all
round.
day. He continues to land
Three
a high
round.
number of strikes just as
got
he
a
did
three
in
round
the
match.
previous
He's got a-
round. And at least to my
Yeah.
amateur eyeballs, Joe,
I mean,
he's not showing
any
signs of
distance
slowing
you gotta
down
love with
tonight.
Bisping. He has got like a resting heartbeat of maybe
Nice punch on the
-9,
break there after he had
so
caught the leg.
he can
So
go
he
for
is really
days.
starting to put it all together now and clearly.
Ooh, Jim's got the rough on
He's
him.
in trouble right now.
Oh, nice slip.
Clean jab.
Throwing that jab, no good. Punches blocked.
Doing a fantastic job of blocking shots.
That's good. I
Well,
just feel
that's
like
good
Parfit's
defense
looking
right
to
there. You
explode
got
him.
to get the hands up to block
Might
the
be a
strike,
big-ass
prevent
combo.
that cut from opening up any further. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Block, nice block from Parfit.
Yeah, his takedown defense
got a
really holding up
clinch.
here.
Yeah, like I said before, I've not really seen his ground game.
Oh,
Taking a
that's
deep.
a big overhand.
Oh,
He's got to be careful here. He's clearly in trouble.
Stays composed
Blocks
though.
the body
Goes for
lock.
the guillotine.
Oh,
It's quite deep.
this. Oh,
I was
oh,
just about to say, I would have liked to see Jim work off that rock.
oh.
He's got the leg over the back.
Some stamina's low. Jim doing a good job of pushing those gates, but
Definitely
it's
will.
deep. Can end up with a full mount regardless. Oh, and this is where the connection decides to lag up. It seems like he's escaped.
Unlucky. That was unlucky from Perfect. Just smash him.
Raining down strikes
Smash him
though.
from top.
In full guard.
Henderson's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight.
Nice.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
Bisping gets back up.
Good decision, I reckon, there from
Watch the shot
Parfit.
here, Joe.
He's having a lot of success in his feet.
How about that shin?
Really
Well, he
kind of
walked into his opponent's
sniping at
range
him with
there
those
and ate
shots.
that hook. He was unprotected, unguarded.
Hey, Jim must be
Oh,
careful.
lovely one too.
Big shot from
Just
the
as I said it, he'll come down.
Vicious punch combinations here.
He's got him
Break
right
off.
here.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Break off. He's doing it, and he's down again. Let him get up. Let him
This
get
is
up.
an amazing flurry from Parfit late in this fight.
Back to the feet.
Yeah, he's coming with them big combos now.
Oh, a huge block there.
Standing. Oh, Jim's come back.
Got us a classic Bisping versus Henderson right here.
Oh, wow.
Go out.
Great arm
Oh.
trap. Flips him into top on 5 seconds to go.
Into the arm. No.
What a
You never
15-minute
that. You never
football.
that. Oh, that was a great finish to the fight.
Here's the end.
It was. What a fantastic fight. See how the judges saw this.
It's a big H bomb over the top.
The official decision is in.
And
It
throws hard.
resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3
Got
rounds,
that old
we
man
go to the
strength.
judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored this contest 9-28. For the winner by unanimous
I
decision,
definitely want to see his stats to this one.
Oh, Michael
Oh,
Bisping.
good shit.
Perfect take.
Well, his future is in the UFC
Yeah,
Hall
great
of Fame,
fight.
but his
I'm sure that
present
we're going
is
to see
still
these
getting
guys
it done
fight
on
each
the
other
big
again
show.
at some point
Congratulations
in the future.
to Mike
Yeah.
Bisping,
Great fight.
Jason
Both
Perillo,
guys
and
put
the
on a
rest of the
performance.
team.
With that one in the box though, guys, we're going to be moving on to the next one. With a mild correction to what I had mentioned earlier on in the night, we do have one more fight before the champ v champ matches. That's going to be Stepwise Bird, obviously IFL vet, one of the original founding members, up against Top Notch Dog, newcomer to IFL. So be interesting to see how these guys match up. We're just going to set it up, and we'll be right back with you with the next one. Right, here we go. We're going to be having Mark Doesn't Care up against Top Notch Dog. Mark is taking a late step in for Stepwise Bird, as he is MIA at the moment. Should be an interesting fight though, featherweight division. Obviously, a bit of a step up from Top Notch, being one of his first fights in IFL, but be interesting to see how these guys get after it now. First time they've been meeting, so.
So we've got Lamas as Top Notch and Yair as Mark. Is that right?
I believe so. I believe so. I fought Mark's
Be a good
Yair
fight.
before. He has a very, very good Yair. It's different than the normal style he plays.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3
Obviously,
rounds
Mark,
in the
very, very
UFC
good pressure boxer.
featherweight division.
Interesting to see him
Introducing
fight
first,
somebody that's
fighting
got
out of the blue
dynamic
corner.
hips like
This man is a
Yair.
freestyle fighter,
Somebody that's
holding a
held up
professional
for
record
the
of
ankle.
19 wins, 7
I'm interested to
losses.
see
Yeah.
what we
He
see at
stands
the top
5
notch,
feet 8
but I
inches
don't believe
tall,
I've seen Top
weighing in
Notch fight
at
before. So
145.
I've fought him a few times. He's got good boxing, good kicks, good punches. Can likes to put the pressure on, and with Lamas, that's like a really good game plan. I like to use Lamas myself in featherweight.
yeah, no, definitely. All right, well, we'll see how he stacks up. Obviously, Mark's up there in the rankings, coming off a little bit of a loss earlier on tonight, but obviously eager to step in on short notice and kind of get that W back, get back on in the win
Yep.
column.
Yep, he wants to redeem himself. He's coming back from the shadow realm apparently.
When the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. Ready? Ready? Now let's go.
Touching the gloves. Straight up.
Very rarely we see Mark scores. Likes to get after it. He pays respects afterwards, but all about business when it comes to this. Early shot from
That was
Carlos.
it.
Wayward. Good pressure though. He's throwing 1-2, step into it. There's a good overhand there. I think he's looking for that goal, maybe trying to set up the takedown off it, but
Yeah. Santa likes to bring pressure, but then so does Mark, so we'll see how it goes.
yeah, Mark doing a real good job at the moment, circling away, firing off those shots. He is getting tagged once or twice, so he's got to be careful, but
Oh, that's 3 times he's whiffed on that takedown now. Oh, nice kick to the face by Mark.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and that's it. Good night.
Follow-up shots. A little bit unnecessary, but we'll give it to him.
Yeah, that's because Mark doesn't care, you saw.
Great finish by him. Top Notch was looking pretty good up until that finishing blow there.
It was
Lovely slip,
whiffed.
lead
Bam.
hook, and that's all she wrote.
That was a
Ladies and
a
gentlemen,
great finish from
referee
Mark.
Dan Mergliata
Unlucky
shows
on
after this
Top Notch though.
contest at 1 minute.
Like I
Very
said,
unlucky.
he took a big step up. It's his first fight within IFL, so there's no shame to be held. He did well when he had opportunities too early. Got caught with a clean counter, and sometimes that's the way it goes. But great performance by. Well, obviously, like both guys, Top Notch got caught clean. I'm sure he's going to be back, better than ever. Mark back in the win column, doing great.
Yep.
Showing why he's obviously high up in the rankings within IFL.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a different Mark than we had seen before. A lot more patient, looking for those counters. Did real good work.
Yeah, it was strange to see him fight like that, to be honest, but it worked.
It really did. With that one in the box, though, we're going to be moving on to the first exhibition match of the night. That's going to be Mr. MK FIFA up against KMVG Keen. Should be a real interesting match. We're just going to set it up, and we'll be right back with you. here we go, Mr. MK FIFA, KVNG Keen, Champ v Champ exhibition match in the lightweight division. We have Dustin Poirier, which is MK FIFA, up against Keen, fighting as Tony Ferguson. Appears that he has a win over MK. Must have run across each other in ranked at some point.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, the
definitely
referee
should
in
be a
charge
good
of the
one for you and
octagon,
Ferguson.
Mario Yamasaki.
Yeah. Dustin's got that power, can put you to sleep in one punch, but
Is the moment you
Tony's awkward, man. He's got them awkward punches and awkward style.
have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! Third round in the UFC
Just so you all know,
lightweight division.
next week I'm going to be fighting Smock. He's just messaged me, apparently. He forgot to sign up, so he wants to do a match with me next week, so, you know, let's do it.
Breaking news.
There you go.
Alright,
On the
on their way to go.
on the spot, you know, on the spot newscasting, you know.
FIFA already changing levels with his punches real early, trying to give him something else to think about. Keen throwing the same combination 3 times in a row. Surprising, FIFA's normally real good at catching those kicks. I imagine that's going to be something he's going to be looking to adjust to as this fight goes on.
Yeah.
Look all that duty he's been playing, bro.
It is. Looking for his gun.
Nice feint there from FIFA.
Oh, gets caught with a head kick there though. Keen doing a good job of chopping to the body early. Got some nice little kicks off. And swift attacking next down there. Huge uppercut.
There you go. From the taunt out there. Oh,
He keeps looking for that pull and he's been real punished with it twice now. Oh, seems to have hit a bit of a connection snap. So we're back. Keith doing a good job of catching that one, landing a head kick there. Nice move. Keen's really starting to win this time again, I think. Another rock.
Keep calm, chill.
Yeah, FIFA's hanging in there right now, but Keen's definitely coming on strong. He's imposing as well, landing a lot of what he's throwing.
He is. Like I said, Tony's awkward. He's awkward to read.
Gets the takedown. Tony's got great grappling, but obviously Dustin is no slouch on the ground himself either. Got some nice submissions. He does opt to stand
Straight
back
back.
up.
FIFA mixing in them hooks real good.
Yes, he's putting a bit of hooks.
Oh,
Nice takedown.
nice takedown.
Yeah, he's well done.
And this is usually where Keen's pretty good, man. Likes to hold people down here, do good work.
He does. That's how he won the light heavyweight title off Freeze. Good round for Keen, I'd say.
Yeah, no, definitely. Obviously, the front runner at the moment did some real good work in that first round. Obviously, we know that FIFA's dangerous though at all times. Imagine he's going to try and look to make some adjustments coming into this next round, but we'll have to see if he's able to get the success he's looking for. So
What I did notice is Keen seems to have a bit of an arrogant streak, trying to taunt FIFA. He wants to be careful because catch a hook or a overhand off Dustin, it's lights out.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, obviously, I'm sure we've all been in a situation before where you've taunted and you cannot block yourself out of it.
Nope. You just think, well, why did I do that? You know?
Yeah, an overhand in hell, so has definitely got to be careful. Starting to pull away right now.
Ooh, it's daily rock.
There it is.
Oh, well, he's done. You didn't know?
He
Oh,
didn't
wow.
finish it. That's fair enough. That's unusual.
Hopefully it bites him in the ass. I mean, wait, what?
No, totally unbiased there, not totally unbiased.
Okay, so now we have MK FIFA into top mode. Obviously, we know that Keane's got good ground game himself, and obviously with a Tony Ferguson off his back, it's going to be very dangerous. Already manages to flip the guy. Slicing elbows from FIFA off the bomb. Not able to get any sort of movement off though. Keane doing a good job of blocking transitions.
Good team.
He's very, very patient off the ground, always making sure that he goes kind of positional submission. Doesn't want to lose it. Good stand up there.
He's taunting again. They ripped the body.
Could have gone so wrong, but it went so right. He really started to snap on that pressure.
Tony. Gives him a little taunt back.
Ethan shots, so it's going to be real hard to come back at this point. 3 rounds to go, but extremely damaged, stamina low. Tony still looking fairly crisp, so unless he makes a big mistake. I mean, obviously with that taunting and everything like that, those are the types of opportunities that FIFA's going to be looking for. He gets a rock again.
Called it at the start of this match that he's really good at catching. Oh, and again.
His ability to catch kicks is really, really good. I mean, obviously he had a few at the very beginning of the fight, but that's uncharacteristic for MK FIFA.
Yeah, it sure is.
Here you go, third round, you ready? You ready? Let's go, come on!
That show respect. Here we go again.
Very clean Superman punch.
Running back counter.
See, FIFA's dangerous all the way to the barrel. If he gets an opportunity to catch you, he's going to. Tough position, tough ask to get the win here, but he's giving it everything he's got.
Yeah, just trying to big up from Keane.
Yeah, the stamina of Ferguson so much right now that he can really just fire through on a lot of this.
Yeah, it's just breaking the block of FIFA.
Yeah, FIFA's having difficulty keeping enough stamina just to be able to answer back after keeping him off him right now.
I'm loving the taunts.
I know they're your favourite aspect of UFC 3. Your number one.
Yeah, UFC 4 better bring him in high.
I was about to say, I know your only wish for UFC 4 is to have no taunts.
Oh!
I heard it, we didn't get to see it. Just so happened, but it appears that Tony gets that knockout.
Yeah, big
another great victory for Keane.
Good performance from Keane that bit. FIFA battling to the end, but that stamina just got the better in him.
Yeah, the work that Keane was putting out, attacking to the body early, started paying dividends fairly quickly, and he was able to kind of keep that momentum until he was able to get the finish. Great exhibition match though. Both guys very, very tough opponents to fight.
Yep.
With that one,
both champions.
Yeah, no, both champions, exactly. With that one, it does take us on to the main event of the evening. That's going to be Chase Me Fam, currently the most decorated champions that we have, up against Trixie. Obviously been a champion for a little while himself now, multiple weight classes. Very, very tough opponent himself, so it'll be a very, very interesting fight. Don't know which way this one's going to go. Alright, so we're going to set this up. We'll be right back with you. And here we go, main event of the evening. Chase Me Fam up against Trixie. George St. Pierre up against Michael Bisping. Makes for a very, very interesting fight. That it does. That. Oh. I'm going to have to pick Chase Me Fam. I'll go out on a limb. I think it's going to be a real great fight, but known Chase Me Fam for a long time. Know he's got the champion mentality, always finds a way to win, so going to have to put my money on Chase Me right now. Who you got? Yeah. Yeah, Trixie's tough, yeah. About to find out, We'll have to see if how it plays out. I really don't know which way this is going to go. Here we go, guys. Touch of gloves. Yeah, Chase Me Fam has established himself as being one of the best, if not the best. Got the most title defenses. First double champ attempt. Yep. So Trixie definitely, wanted to kind of establish himself as that. Looking to make a statement here tonight. Been making some call-outs. Getting tagged really early, though. Some nice combinations from Chase. Yeah, doesn't have the greatest of chins. His ability to box wrestle, though, unlike nobody else. Yeah, 100%. They're both very, very well rounded. I mean, I know that Chase Me Fam originally started as a striker, developed into a grappler, and obviously we have Trixie. I'm not sure whether or not he's always just been a striker, but he's got a very, very developed ground game as well. Could be a trouble anywhere. I got so excited, I forgot to play the audio for the first 2 minutes of this fight. I apologise. Major balls up on my end. Take full responsibility.
You know,
Oh shit.
it's all good. It's all good. Let's take down D there from Trix.
It was one of the questions I had of this fight, whether or not Trixie's been able to stuff that takedown. He does, historically have very good takedown defense. Starts to light people up when he starts to feel that need that the opponent wants to take the ground down. But as we were saying, Chase is very varied, so he's not going to go down in the striking without a fight.
No. I mean, if remembering your fight, Mark put the pressure on him early. We all thought he was going to wipe the floor. He seemed to absorb it and come back in the later rounds.
Yeah, he definitely pulled a nice little comeback in the 4th and 5th, man. Changed it up, changed just like a couple of things, man. Threw me off. Definitely good at adapting. Probably see like a whole different Chase Me Fam in the 2nd round.
Yeah, for sure.
Back spinning back into the body. Stamina's starting to pay a little bit of a toll or take a bit of a toll on both guys. 5 seconds to go. Now the interesting thing, obviously, Bisping has an amazing cardio, as we've mentioned a couple of times tonight already. I see if the recovery is going to be, quite a bit higher for him, because both guys weren't looking fantastic in terms of their stamina going into the end of that first round.
No, they weren't pulling no punches. Both going for it.
Yeah, definitely. They were happy to let it fly early. I mean, there's no belts on the line tonight. It's all just for who's the best. Put on a bit of a show. Both guys, very, very game to do that.
I was saying Trix were calling for this. He wants to prove that he's better than Chase. Obviously, like, Chase is the gold standard of IFL.
Yeah, he's put up a lot of wins. Eats a front kick there. It's a heavy one.
If I remember when I fought Chase, I thought I'd got him at one point, and like Mark said, he's really good at adapting and just throwing you off.
Yeah, he's got that champion mentality. He always finds a way to win. We've seen him in a lot of those title defenses, being situations where he was hurt, situations where we thought he might lose. He always just kind of finds a way to grind it out. Trixie's a very, very cerebral fighter. He's calculated in the shot. He has a game plan. Sticks to that.
He likes to work them combos as well. Head, body, head. You don't know where he's coming at you. Yeah, I think Chase at the minute though, he's got him on the back foot.
He's putting on some nice pressure here.
Trixie seems to be really favouring that jabbing combination right now.
Yeah, using that jab to work a lot of combos coming off that jab.
Firing the, finding his range a bit. It also speeds up the any kind of subsequent strike. The only thing is, it does leave you open for the slip. You can slip off that centre line, get caught.
Yeah, but big rock.
Yeah, he's mixing it up real well though. He keeps flashing out those hooks, uppercuts. Kind of overwhelming.
Yeah, he's ripping that body every time Chase McFam comes in. He's doing a real good job. Nice 1-2s.
Yeah, just giving him so many different looks. It's kind of the same look, but with different outcomes every time. He'll stand there in front of you, maybe throw a 1-2, and you throw it, Well, nice elbow, great takedown. Minute 20 to go as well.
Good shit.
Good work to recover half guard. Considerably safer from this position, of course.
This is where Chase, he likes to weigh you down, grind you out.
He does. He has a very grinding style. He's not too concerned if his stamina goes low. He knows he's going to get your stamina low as well. His burn is never kind of him blowing his entire stamina out without yours going with it. So looking to do some good work here on top. Trixie doing well though. Was able to stop that posture up, recover full guard now.
Definitely might have a round apiece here heading into the third.
I'd like to see the stats.
That was a good way to finish that second.
Like we're going to. Yes, first round. Oh, second round is to Trixie, but it looks of things right. It's pretty even stats. I mean, maybe the takedown edges it to Chase. You could be right. I think maybe one apiece. Maybe one apiece. You're right. The takedown, most probably the decider in such a close round. Gets that ankle kick early. Great work into side control.
Trixie's doing a real good job of staying calm on the bottom.
Yeah, he's able to mitigate a lot of the damage because of it. He's not being too concerned. He knows he's just being careful in that stamina game.
Ooh, reverse. Reverse is Chase as well.
Straight into full mount. Of course, this is where Chase would like to be. Imagine he's going to try and work his way back to standing as soon as he can. Good work there from Trixie.
Oh, gets the posture up.
Doesn't get that one. Chase McFam did an excellent job then of blocking those strikes.
Yeah, I don't think the tricks actually managed to land anything, did it?
No, that was fully defended. And he gets the reversal as well. Great work. And Chase McFam peppering with those strikes as well, getting that real high grapple advantage.
Ooh.
Smart play from Trixie.
Yeah, he's got him back. He's back on top.
He's obviously got an understanding of the ground game. You can see the way that he plays the grapple advantage to his favour.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they're definitely making it look entertaining here.
Ooh.
Good groundwork by both of them.
Unexpected
Steady
there.
reversals. Good, good shit.
I mean, this is like high-class ground game as far as UFC 3 is concerned.
Yeah, both guys very skilled here. Blocking each other, able to flip each other and reverse each other a number of times. And I mean, obviously it shows you that even if you're on the bottom, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're eating the worst damage. Doesn't mean you're necessarily in the worst position. At times in this fight, Trixie may have been at bottom, but he did good work of attacking that stamina, firing out those strikes.
Oh, it's a rock on Chase.
Yeah, that's going to be a little bit concerning for Chase now.
Oh, that's second one.
Real close. Does a great job of clinching up though. Gotta be careful of those uppercuts.
Oh, nice. Back into. Oh, big takedown.
Added to the momentum of it as he got that denial. Great takedown there from Trixie. And momentum definitely, I don't know if you guys would agree, starts to feel like it's starting to go maybe in Trixie's favour. Obviously we've been in this situation before and Chase McFam's come back to win it, but got to feel like
Yeah,
Trixie's got to feel confident going into this next round.
Yeah, I agree with you, man.
yeah,
Chase Me Fam definitely got to come out here with a different game plan.
yeah. And Bisbeen's got that huge stamina buff. Then round 3. Oh,
Opens up with a lovely 1-2. Follows up with another
down.
check hook. Surprised to see Trixie follow him here. He was having great success every time he was standing.
I mean, maybe he's just trying to prove a point. I don't know, you know. Try and beat him at his own game.
Could very well be. Could very well be. Finish looked like it may have been there, but Chase is getting an opportunity to regroup. Oh, he does separate there. Even for jab lands right now, Chase McFam's head health's looking a little bit shaky. So he's got to be real careful with that defense.
Oh, he's got the tie clinch though.
Yeah, he's doing real good work in the clinch.
Oh.
Lovely body lock.
Oh, wow.
By the way. Smart back tricks.
Oh, lovely.
That was
Cheeky
quick.
spinning back kick. Yeah, spicy. Joe Rogan taught him that spinning back kick. I don't know if you know. Before this fight, Chase McFam
I've heard
with
the
Joe
leg
Rogan
action.
doing spinning back kicks.
I mean, but you see the teep kicks from Michael Bisping and Sensei Cigar, you know, famous for his teeps.
Sensei Cigar.
He was at the event yesterday, you know. I don't know if anybody saw him, but
Trixie's. Just the defense, great work there. Chase McFam getting really damaged, taking an opportunity to catch that kick, capitalize on it, get it on the ground, slow that back down.
that was smart work by Chase.
Reversal from Trixie. Straight into side saddle as well. It's a lovely position for him. Staying patient here. Looks like he's trying to set up an arm triangle.
Got just over a minute's work as well.
That's not looking great for him. Chase McFam doing all he can right now to mitigate the damage that's coming his way. Stamina being sacrificed as a result.
He's already got a big disadvantage of the stamina.
Yeah, you've got to do what you've got to do to survive at these points. He's done a great job of slowing it down, getting him back into less dominant positions. As we say that, though, postured up and good work there.
He lap 1. He's doing real well when like Trixie like postures up. He's doing well not to take a lot of damage.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many land at all.
Going to the last round. Yeah, that was. I think we'll give that to Trixie again.
I don't know, man. This could be all to play for in this last round. It could be 2 apiece. I'd have to look at those stats again, but some of those rounds looked very close.
The first one especially was real close.
From Chase Me Fam, I'm going balls to the wall.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
I think I'd agree with you. Maybe be a little bit patient for the first minute or 2.
Give us a little jump there.
5 long minutes ahead of you. That type of stamina. Trixie definitely looking a little fresher.
Yeah, I think Trixie's just going to open up now with strikes.
He's looking to snipe. You can see him just setting up those shots at range. Lovely 1-2. Oh wow, that was a lovely Superman punch. Surprising he didn't get more out of that.
I would have expected a rock out of that.
Desperate times here, but he's giving it everything he's got. Trying to muster up whatever he can out of his fighter.
trying. Certainly trying, not giving up.
No, definitely not. Trixie's got the stamina where he can put pressure on here and just out-volume him, so unless he gets caught by something. Like the Superman punch a moment ago, as I said. Good takedown defense there.
Oh, head kick. Oh, that was brutal.
What a fight. Great work by Trixie. I mean, no shame in that loss. Chase Fan put on a great fight as well. Brought it to him.
Yeah, that was a great fight.
Some of those rounds were razor close. But Trixie coming out over the long run. That takedown defense held up as the fight went on. Cardio was a major factor.
Just big head kick to finish. Whoa.
Yeah, that was a good ass fight, man.
That was. I think that lived up to the hype.
I think
Worthy of the main event.
With that one, it brings us to the end of the event, guys. Thank you very much to everybody taking part, all the commentary team staff that helped us make it possible. We will catch you next week. Till then.